Doctors of theology and pastors, examine yourselves. Doctors of theology and pastors, before calling others heretical, examine yourselves first. The standard is God and God's Word. From the perspective of Shincheonji today, doctors of theology and pastors have all added to and taken away from the New Testament book of Revelation. Yet even so, they tell believers that they will enter heaven while receiving tithes and offerings. Is this not true? After the judgment of the chosen people who betrayed in Revelation chapter 6, Revelation chapter 7 speaks of the sealed and created 12 tribes and the great multitude in white. Pastors, have you been sealed in Revelation chapter 7? Or have you at least become part of the great multitude in white? Yet you still faithfully receive tithes from believers, do you not? And despite this, you persecute Shincheonji, who is created according to the New Testament revelation and Master's revelation, by calling it a cult day after day. The Christian world of this age is truly upside down. At a word seminar, I asked the attending pastors, "Which tribe do you belong to?" But none of them answered. At the time of the fulfillment of the New Testament revelation, after the events of Revelation chapter 6, there are 12 tribes that are sealed and created in chapter 7. Only these 12 tribes can enter heaven. There is not a single person in Catholicism or Protestantism who is sealed in Revelation chapter 7 after the events of chapter 6. Yet they deceive believers by telling them they are going to heaven, and at the same time call Shincheonji a cult. They are people without conscience, carrying out the actions of the devil who obstructs the work of God. However, it is written that anyone who adds to or takes away from Revelation cannot enter heaven and will receive curses. Just as the Jews at the time of Jesus' first coming called him heretical, today Catholicism and Protestantism again call Shincheonji, who understands even the realities of Revelation's fulfillment, a cult. Therefore, Shincheonji has repeatedly proposed holding an open, public test based on the book of Revelation to determine who is heretical and who is orthodox. Yet not a single person has responded to this proposal. Then who is the heretic? Let us determine who is heretical and who is orthodox through a public Bible examination. Respond to the public Bible test proposed by Shincheonji. Shincheonji masters the book of Revelation in the New Testament, from the children's group to the seniors group. Catholicism and Protestantism have added to and taken away from the New Testament revelation, while Shincheonji, whom they call heretical, masters even the fulfilled realities of all chapters of Revelation. Among these three, who will enter heaven and who will go to hell? Speak the truth at least once. A recorder repeats exactly what it hears. What about a person? Only one who has seen and heard can speak exactly what he has seen and heard. Doctors of theology and pastors must examine themselves, whether they master the New Testament revelation or have added to and taken away from it, and whether they themselves will go to heaven or to hell. Revelation chapter 22 will give the answer.